Everybody, what's up? My name is Joshua Drake, aka Future Filmmaker 39480, and if anyone's been on my Facebook or Instagram, you probably wonder, I made a post last night about Warcraft, and seeing that comes out tomorrow on my sister's birthday, June the 10th, and I decided, hey, this movie should be interesting, so let's watch and review Warcraft. Warcraft is a 2016 action film. It's based on the video game of the same name. It is distributed by Universal Pictures, Legendary Pictures, and Blizzard Entertainment, the game's development. And the plot of this movie is... Now, before I get into the plot, I should mention that I have never heard of Warcraft. And I've never played any of the Warcraft games. And people, and I know some people gonna say, what, Josh? You never played Warcraft? I know. But then I heard about Warcraft being turned into a movie. I was like, what's Warcraft? But then I was seeing trailers and then all the stuff, looked the movie up, and then, so I decided to give the movie a fair shot. Did it exceed my expectations? Let's see. The plot is the orc shaman Gul'dan is looking to escape from his dying world, and he utilizes dark magic to open the portal to the human realm of Azeroth. Supported by the fierce fighter Blackhand, Gul'dan organizes the orc clans into a conquering army called the Horde. Uniting to protect Azeroth from these hulking invaders are King Lane, the mighty warrior Anduin Lothar, and the powerful wizard Medivh. As the two races collide, leaders from each side start to question if war is the only answer. Now, what I think of Warcraft is, I did not hate this movie. I didn't hate this movie, surprisingly. I liked this movie. Do I love it? Do I think it's my favorite video game adaptation? No. Do I think it's better than Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life, the first Tomb Raider movie, Super Mario Brothers, Hitman, and Resident Evil? No, I don't think it's better than any of the other video game adaptations I've seen. But for a movie based on a video game that I've never heard of, this movie is awesome. Duncan Jones is the director as far as the direction goes, and he also co-wrote the script too. And I have to say that this movie is surprising. I was surprised. Now, the cast, we have Travis Fimmel as Sir Anduin Lothar. He's the lead protagonist. He is steadfast and charismatic, and I thought his performance, I never heard this actor, but I thought he was really great in his role. I thought he was fantastic, and I'm willing to see what this guy does in more movies. Paula Patton as Grana Halfokrin. She's a strong-willed orc Draenei survivor caught in between this alliance and the Horde, and she's half human and half orc, and she has to decide where her true loyalty lies. I thought Paula Patton was great. Other cast goes, you have Ben Foster as Medivh, Dominic Cooper as King Lane Ren, and Toby Kebbell as Durotan, the lead protagonist. And Toby Kebbell was great. I thought he was amazing. He was fantastic. I really thought he's much better in here and in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes than he was in Fan Forsic, which I've already reviewed Fan Forsic and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I will say that the rest of the cast, you also have Clancy Brown as Black Hand, aka Mr. Krabs, is in this film. That was surprising. But hey, the action is, but all the actors are great. It's fantastic. The action scenes are just well shot. I love the action, and for a budget of $160 million, wow, this movie looks really good. I love the visual style. I love the visual style. I thought the visual style was great. It was incredible. I really thought it was something special. I really thought they handled this movie with care. It's so well put together. You could tell that they were handling this movie with care, and I appreciated that. And I have to say, critics are just being a little bit too hard on this movie. Some fans of the game may like it, some may hate it, because some people, they don't like their video games being made into movies. Hey, Pixels was surprised. Mortal Kombat I love. Mortal Kombat Annihilation I love. What's wrong with video games being turned into movies? But yeah, the acting is superb. The visual effects are stunning, especially the motion capture on the orcs. And again, the design and the look of the world is just amazing. It's beautiful. I could tell that Duncan Jones was, for a budget of $160 million, that everything just looks fantastic. The cinematography is amazing. I love the cinematography. The musical score by Ramin Djawadi, it was awesome. It's fantastic. But there are some issues I have with this movie. Some of the effects are iffy, because some of the effects look great, and some of them looks like they're not all that well done. Some of the character development is kind of meh and not fair. And the movie does drag on for a little bit, because this is 2 hours and 3 minutes. And for that amount of time, the movie goes by quickly, but it does get a little slow. But there's one scene that I did not like, but I can't spoil it because I want people to go into this movie unspoiled. And I don't know if I'm going to do a spoiler talk for this, but I don't know. But originally, Sam Raimi was going to direct this. And then Yul Ball was originally going to direct it. But Duncan Jones did great. And this movie, his wife, the director's wife, the director had lost struggles. And his father, David Bowie, also died, so this movie is probably dedicated to his father. But yeah, I really think that this movie doesn't deserve to be at 23, but I can see why a lot of people hate it. But hey, this movie, I can't spoil anything. If you have not seen Warcraft, go out and check it out. I would give this movie Epic-tastic, but I do have my issues here and there. And this movie is not a perfect film. There are flaws I have. I can't point out some of the flaws because I don't want to go into spoiler territory. But maybe in the future, if they do sequels to this, if video game lovers who like Warcraft like this movie, I would love to see a sequel to Warcraft. Because even though I've never played any games, I want to see more of this world. And I'm gonna give Warcraft a red box rental. That's my rating. So let me know in the comments below if you already have seen Warcraft. What did you think of it? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? And what is your favorite video game movie adaptation? Comment what is your favorite video game movie adaptation. And I'll see you guys for another movie review.